you for listening to Live the Dream Media.
Does your ordinary radio feel a little limited? If you're looking for a new way to listen, it's time for a fresh start. Introducing the Live the Dream Media app, your premier destination and a new level up for digital radio. Over the last 2 years, we've found new ways to ensure your digital radio experience is the best it can possibly be. From live podcasts that spark new perspectives to a 24/7 soundtrack of live music, and even our built-in merch store. We've built a platform that is convenient, high quality, and simple to navigate. But we're only just getting started. Catch all of our shows weekly and join the Live the Dream Media family today and help us change the airwaves forever. Download it for free on the App Store or Play Store today. Live the dream. The dream starts now.
We are back. This episode sponsored by Topo Chico. Okay, get John. John Officer's here with us. He's getting ready to take his first shot of Topo Chico. Hey, I get up in the night and I go pop one. I don't drink the whole thing because I'll be up all night, but okay, bring it back. There you go. John Officer.
Right
John Officer, good to see you.
Good to be here.
Can you go on record and say what Mayor Post has said, that next year it will not be as hot as it is today for Founders Day?
You know what? One thing that I learned a long time ago, first thing I did when I got in the truck with my guys at work, they'd start talking about the weather, and I would just listen to them, and they'd say, "What do you got to say, John?" And I says, "Everything you guys just said you have no control over, so why were you even talking about it?" But hey, I'm Arizona native. When it gets hot, as long as it's not humid, I'm doing good.
It's the desert.
It's the desert.
We're going to have 100 days of 100-degree temperature, and sometimes they're in
That just
March.
means it starts earlier. If it's starting now, maybe
Exactly.
it'll be over quicker.
I agree.
Yeah.
John is here. John is up for re-election this year.
Re-election
Out here
this
getting
year.
the last, doing the closing, getting some signatures. Always kind of the toughest part of the job, according to most people I talk to in elected, getting them.
Yeah,
Just
tough,
not enough
tough
time in the
because
day.
when you run into people, you run into a bunch of good people out
Oh,
here,
yeah.
and they're all good people. But then you run into one or two that's got, and then it makes you wonder. And
One is time consuming
It's
because you want to
time-consuming.
talk to them.
You wanna- yeah,
you
you
don't want to
wanna-
just stick a clipboard in their face and get
Yeah.
a signature and move on. So you got to spend a little time. I've talked to a lot of people that do a lot of collecting of signs or the petitions. It's not just hand somebody a petition, expect them to sign, and then run off to. It's not transactional. It's more relational.
it's like even the people that I got me into my spraying business, somehow spraying for them. Oh yeah, let me get your signature for town council and this and that. And I go, and that short, 30, 45 minutes of spraying turns into another 30, 45 minutes of conversations. So it doubled my time of what I was doing business-wise.
Yeah.
But that's what it
Hey,
takes.
it's what has to happen. I've thought about it a lot recently. It's a necessary thing to actually require candidates to go get X number of signatures based on the last election, because really, if you think about it at least the way I do, it's giving me an opportunity to talk to 5, 6, 7, or well more than that, because that's the number you get, to talk to that many people that I need them to work with me, in your case, work with you, not only to get you elected, but to continue to grow the community, right? Because 7 people can't do it by themselves.
And you see a different perspective of the same thing, but you're seeing it in another way. And then people say, "Hey, what about this or what about that?" And then you can explain to them, and either
Thank you, John.
I convince them or they convince me to look at it a different way.
Exactly.
And it's not my way or the highway. So,
I love your line. You say it all the time. I'm going to have you say it, but I'm going to set you up for it. I don't know that man. I don't like that man. So
I need to get to know him better.
Yeah.
And it's just getting to know him a little bit better and understanding why he's the way he is. And I says, I can go into a conversation, you're not going to change me, and he's probably thinking the same thing. I'm not going to change, you're not going to change me, I'm not going to change you.
No.
So, but at least you're having that conversation and an understanding. And then when it comes to, like for Marana, I've got to think of everybody on both sides of any issue.
Well, and it's
on.
more than both. There's actually, 65,000 people roughly live in Marana. There's 65,000 different positions, opinions. So here we go. I'm going to give you the number. I just checked, and so now it's a sprint to the finish. You're turning in your signatures.
I'll be turning mine in Monday morning.
On Monday, and we got from right now we've got 122 days till election. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
Here we are, and I remember your last election in 22. It seems like that was yesterday. We were working on that.
When I'm at the end of this big push now, you're thinking, man, I just did this.
Did this. Here we are again.
Ago,
I can't even imagine people like Congressman Siscomani that have to do it every 2 years. You just got to stay at it all day long, haven't you?
Yeah, I ran into him today, and just how hey, there's that guy. Cisco, how are you doing? Good to see you. Did you get everybody fed over there? Okay.
Yay. Hey, that's the beauty of being live. It was our friends just walk by, say hello. We even had a dog on a while ago. Did you see that big Dalmatian that came through?
On the other side over there.
Okay, we're going to wrap this thing up, but I want to give John
Get you cold water over there, Cisco, before you leave.
There's also some cold water right there. I want to give
Marana Airport. It's probably over there. I think all the Marana the town stuff's over there.
You got my vote, you know that, brother.
You bet.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll catch you before you leave today.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up, but I want to give John Officer the last word here.
Hey, I just appreciate everybody for coming out for Founders Day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say about how I've talked to people that have said, oh, it's so hot. And these are some of the young kids that I've worked at in church groups and through school groups here. They're telling me how hot it is. And I've said, oh, no, at least it's not humid. And then I look over them and they got 3 kids with them or 4 kids with them. And I said, yeah, you got other responsibility. You're worried about them being hot right now, not you. I know you're tough enough to do it.
John, they'll be the ones in 3 weeks when it might potentially snow. And I remember one time it snowed. Well, I remember a couple times it snowed in April, but it snowed in April, so they'll be complaining about that in 3 weeks.
I tell everybody that I live just a mile from the Civic Center here, and it snowed on Easter twice.
Yeah, I remember
in the last 25 years that I've lived here. So Mother Nature does what Mother Nature does, and this is our wake-up call for a nice
kids
summer.
were over playing ball over at Arthur Park on Easter one year, and it snowed really, really hard.
Yeah.
So, John Officer, get out and support the officer. I see Herb Kai right there. There's a Kai family. Herb Kai, we saw him in the parade throwing out candy. Make sure you support these people. These guys have led Marana for a long, long time. There goes Robert, new to the ticket. Let's support Robert. Nice to meet you guys. This is great.
Thank you guys for being out here and spreading this.
This is Marana, John. People can't see what you and I can see right now.
Right now.
This is Marana. You got young, you got older. I don't want to say old. Young, older. You got families walking together. You got kids, and people just enjoying this event.
Talking about getting older, I'm getting ready to go on a youth trek with our kids, and I got up before all of these new leaders that were going to be there with the youth, and they had a lot of concern. So I said, come on guys, don't worry. I've been doing this for a century now, and these things, we've got them under control. And then afterwards, 2 of those youth leaders came up to me and says, John, weren't you the one that got hurt on the horse during the one way back when? And I said, well, yeah, don't tell anybody else that.
But we're not going to talk about that.
But I'm still here. I'm still doing it.
Yeah, we're still doing it. I spoke last Friday to a group of 55 and plus, and I challenged them. I'm like, basically, if you're not dead, God's not done with you. What's your next act? What's your next plan? John Officer in the house. What else you got, John?
Hey, thank you, Live the Dream, for being out here and showing everybody what Marana is about.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
You guys are at all the functions. You guys are almost as busy as the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah,
and that's just spreading what Marana does.
We have a lot of fun doing it. We have a lot of fun doing it.
Spread it out there.
Tony, Malik, great job today.
Hey,
really appreciate it. We'll give you there'll be a little something extra in your envelope this week. We'll go over there and buy him some lunch here shortly. John Officer, appreciate it. David,
Thank you, Clint.
Tony, the whole group, everybody that stopped by, everybody that attended the parade, everybody that threw candy at us, we appreciate it. See you guys Monday.
And everybody that left their extra chocolate candy over at my booth, I'm going to throw it in the ice bath where the water is.
So come by John's booth for some melted chocolates.